Good evening and welcome to the Nevis Newscast. Today is Tuesday, February 3rd, 2015. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. An official street renaming ceremony took place this afternoon in the Government Road, Hamilton area. The details in this report.
I'm here at the Stuart Williams Drive and the Carl Tuckett Boulevard, two strips of road which have recently been rehabilitated and renamed in the honor of the two cricketing icons. During the official ceremony held by the Nevis Island Administration's Cabinet, Permanent Secretary of Social Development Keith Glasgow read profiles of the honorees, highlighting their sporting prowess, both being international cricketing icons. Responding to the recognition, Tuckett said he hopes it will serve as an inspiration to upcoming young division cricketers.
I want every one of you to play for the love of your country and not for yourself. Keep out of trouble, stay away from drugs. I did not start out with the aim to have a road name after myself and Stuart. I gave my all and my best because of the love and passion for the game of cricket. To all of my supporters, to all of my friends, fans, and to the Nevision public in general, I say a million times, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Stuart Williams, who is off island on West Indies senior cricket team duties, was represented by his son, Syed Williams. The ceremony also received remarks from Premier, the Honourable Vance Amory, Federal Area Representative, the Honourable Mark Brantley, and the Minister of Works, the Honourable Alexis Jeffers, who described the recognition as fitting of the recipients. Meantime, Junior Minister of Works Troy Liburd and the Director Raoul Pemberton remarked on the technical aspects of the newly rehabilitated Government Road Hamilton-Charlestown Bypass Road project, which was undertaken by the Public Works Department. The ceremony climaxed with the unveiling of the signposts which now identify the stretch of road which extends from the roundabout at the intersection of the Island Main Road to Pinneys as the Stuart Williams Drive and the new stretch of road extending into Hamilton as the Carl Tuckett Boulevard. I'm Donis Wilkinson Keynes reporting for the Nevis Newscast.
Thanks, Donis. A notice from the Ministry of Homeland Security says, due to the extremely positive response from the general public with regards to the reissuance of e-passports issued between January 2012 and July 2014, the Ministry of Homeland Security has extended the cost-free reissuance of passports to citizens and nationals of St. Kitts and Nevis until Tuesday, March 31st, 2015. The passport office in St. Kitts will continue to open for extended hours for added convenience. The extended hours are Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Applications for the renewal of these passports can be found on www.cuopm.com, www.mofa.gov.kn, or at the Passport Office in St. Kitts, the Federal Office, and the Premier's Ministry in Nevis. Additional information can be obtained by calling 467-1155 or emailing sknpassportoffice@gmail.com or sknpassportrecall@gmail.com. 2015 will be a year of promise and hope for Nevis, says Premier the Honourable Vance Amory. In a recent televised address, Premier Amory noted that Nevis will see a plethora of new projects this year.
We have seen an increase in businesses in the financial services department. That industry, which floundered between 2006 and 2012, is now coming alive again. And it is the intention of your CCM administration in this year to continue with the promotion and development of that industry so that we can see growth which will reflect not just in revenues for our country, but will reflect in the increase in jobs as well in that industry.
Premier Amory says he, along with the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Finance on January 28th, met with one of the leading providers of financial services.
They have committed already to expanding their business and to increasing employment. We on our side have undertaken to facilitate this by granting the concessions necessary, because our job as government is to so facilitate the development of the private sector that we believe that we can work in partnership with the private sector to grow the economy and to ensure that increase in employment results. We look at the increase in economic activity, and all of us in this country, when we look at the increase in the, and I say bustle, and the traffic in Charlestown on a weekday, and especially on a weekend. When we look at in talking to the business places and the businessmen, they're indicating that business is now buoyant, that they're seeing increase in businesses. And this is an important message for our people, because with increase in business, we shall now be seeing increase in employment, because as business grows, more staff will be required, and there will be expansion, so that we are now seeing those signs of economic activity and upturn in the economy of Nevis.
Meantime, the Premier also spoke to the commissioning of 2 new ventilators and an anesthesiology machine at the Alexandra Hospital, the procurement of which, he says, is critical.
The development of health in our country is a priority for your system administration, because health is a prerequisite for good living. It's a prerequisite because of the status we have as a high-end destination, tourism destination. We expect that those who come here will want to feel comfortable knowing that we have good health services here in this country.
Speaking to developments in the Department of Education, Premier Amory noted that in 2014, there had been rehabilitative work done on every public school.
Reason, they have been allowed to run down. And we cannot allow our children to be subjected to unfriendly environments in the schools. In addition to that, we purchased chairs and desks to ensure that our children had their accommodation in the classrooms to undertake their studies, because your government cares for the children of this country. 2 weeks ago, we commissioned a new school bus. And I want to say to us that in short order, we may see the commissioning of, if not one, at least another 2 buses for the use of our children. And one of those buses we shall dedicate to the children at the special ed, now the integrated school, because we think those children need to be given specialized attention and not be jostled about, but they need to be treated with care.
Premier of Nevis, the Honorable Vance Amory. The Gender Affairs Division of the Ministry of Social Development has launched a new initiative which will seek to address issues affecting men in Nevis. The Men's Forum was launched on Saturday during an official ceremony. Coordinator of the Gender Affairs Division is Lorraine Archibald.
A pre-Father's Day Men's Forum was conducted in June 2014 with the topic, "Let's talk man to man. Men are abused too." This topic generated much discussion. It was then realized that a continuous forum for men was needed to address their concerns as it relates to domestic abuse or violence, custody and access to their children, men's health issues, plus many more issues that affect them. During the month of June to November 2014, many other activities were conducted to facilitate the men, along with meetings to plan their own activities. These activities attracted men from all around the island of Nevis, and thus it indicated that there's a strong desire for men to socialize in a different forum to be educated, to share their ideas and concerns, and in turn, get results.
The ceremony's featured speaker was certified life and relationship coach Dr. Marcus Benson.
If the society is good, then it stems from the man. If the community is good, it stems also from the man. If the family is great, it stems from the man. Man is the foundation for a change. So the launching of the Men's Forum today, like I said, is going to be making women to stand on the threshold of change in this society. We can build up the bridge of equality, equity, justice, love, compassion, romance, training, good governance. Women can do it. If we get it right, and like I said, the society will be a good place to live in.
Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Social Development, Keith Glasgow, says he trusts that the forum would provide enlightening and rewarding experiences for its members.
We want strong men, physically, mentally, emotionally, economically, and socially. We need also to safeguard our men and reduce the risk and vulnerabilities that limit their positive impact on development. Both men and women play an integral role in family life. And we all are well aware that the family is the foundation of society. And so, the stronger our men folk, the stronger will be the family, and the greater would be their contribution to national development.
For more information on how to join the Men's Forum, persons can contact Coordinator Lauren Archibald at the Gender Affairs Division. Celebrating our island, our culture, our people is the theme under which the Nevis Historical and Conservation Society, in collaboration with the Brimstone Hill Fortress National Park Secretariat and the St. Christopher National Trust and the Clarence Fitzroy Bryant Culture Club, is hosting the 10th Annual History and Heritage Month this February. History and Heritage Month promotes greater awareness and understanding of and deeper appreciation for the history and culture of St. Kitts and Nevis. The official launch by Premier of Nevis, the Honorable Vance Amory, was done through a televised address on Sunday, February 1st.
During the month of February, we'll be reminded of who we are, what we have done, and what we might do better, and what we can become. The celebration of our island, our culture, and our people is something that is dear to my heart. I must confess that I deeply love Nevis, and I am its #1 fan. It goes without saying that Nevis is synonymous with paradise. Nature has been very generous to our island, and as small as we are, our natural beauty, our culture and history set us apart and makes us unique.
Premier Amory says the celebration of our island, our culture, and our people affords us the opportunity to think about the importance and value of truly being Nevisian.
It allows us to celebrate what we have achieved as a united people and to recommit to making Nevis an even better place. During the course of this month, let us as a people celebrate the values that sustain us, the ties that unite us, and the culture that shaped us. Let us celebrate all of our people who have individually and collectively dedicated themselves to making Nevis a better place. We are celebrating all those men and women at home and abroad who have been selfless and who have lived for others rather than for themselves. Such ones represent a united Nevis, a Nevis that was and still is the envy of our neighbors.
In celebrating our culture, our history, antiquities, and monuments will become part of our collective memories and a significant part of our cultural assets, the Premier notes.
Our premier cultural festival, Culturama, serves to promote and concretize our culture. Our libraries are rich in books and programs that highlight our culture. Our museums, small as they are, house a vast collection of materials in our local history and prove to be a medium of cultural transmission. Finally, let me once again congratulate and applaud the Nevis Historical and Conservation Society in collaboration with the Brimstone Hill Fortress National Park Society and the St. Kitts National Trust for hosting this year's History and Heritage Month. As a nation, we are indebted to you for your diligence and commitment towards keeping our history, our heritage, and culture in the forefront of our national agenda.
Other events in Nevis will include a church service, radio quizzes for primary and secondary school students, and a showcase of performances dubbed An Evening with the Arts. The month of activities will culminate on February 27th with the Nevis Culture Yard Cultural Extravaganza to be done in partnership with the Department of Education.
On this momentous occasion of our first anniversary, we at the Nevis International Secondary School would like to extend our sincere and heartfelt thanks to each and every person who made this school a success and who is making it continue to be a success and grow larger and stronger in the future. Big thanks to the Ministry of Education, especially the Premier, who is also the Minister for Education, the Honourable Vance Emery. Without his support at the inception of this school, our dream and our vision wouldn't have been possible. Thank you again to all of our parents, our staff, our board members, and the teachers who have worked so hard to make this school happen.
That was Principal at the Nevis International Secondary School, Joy Napier, following a ceremony held on Friday to celebrate the school's first anniversary. Sharing in that celebration was Avril Elliott of the Department of Education.
I'm very happy to be here this morning, celebrating with the Nevis International Secondary School on this occasion of the first anniversary. Having listened to the journey that got you to this point, I wish to commend you for your raw talent, your many achievements, the obstacles that you have sought to overcome, your refinement and expansion of the curriculum, the level of volunteerism, and the overall journey to this point. I particularly wish to commend Ms. Joy Napier, who I consider a real visionary, and the members of her team for their unwavering commitment, dedication throughout the year. I also wish to commend them for their bold, big leap of faith. And for this, I would really applaud you. We stand in full support of you to assist you, support you, and direct you where necessary. Again, on behalf of the Ministry and Department of Education, I wish to congratulate you on your first birthday. May you continue to move from strength to strength as you continue to dream, believe, and achieve.
The Nevis International Secondary School, which was established on January 30th, 2014, prides itself in embracing diversity.
We are thanking the teachers and the staff for what they helped us and the sacrifices that they made for this school. And I like this school because they have kind teachers who will sacrifice anything for us.
The school is a nice school, and I appreciate it.
I want to congratulate the school on its first anniversary.
Congrats to the school on first anniversary.
What I really like about the school is that it's really diverse and all the teachers are really nice and they help you and you have one-on-one attention. Congratulations, happy birthday!
That's it for tonight's local news segment. Stay with us. The regional news segment is next.